You have to light the fuse with fire to blow up the bomb, so I'm kind of glad you picked Fireman first, because let's face it, if it went the other way around, I wouldn't have much of an opening line to use, even if that one was kind of weak. Now, Fireman stage is not that weak, but I wouldn't exactly consider it the toughest one in the game, and that was in the original Mega Man. How's it fare and powered up? We're going to find out. And as you can see from the Screw Bombers, we find out that it's going to be relatively to our benefit, because their shots no longer travel through walls. That's just the way Mega Man Powered Up works. However, our Thunder Beam does, and that means it's still the best weapon in the original Mega Man, even in the old style mode. Now, the tackle fires here are a little frustrating because you can no longer take them out on their way up. You can only get them on the way back down, and the pillars of fire here, you can't shoot through them like you could in new style mode. So instead of dealing with them, let's get up and over, barely, as we have a magnet beam mishap. That happens to me from time to time. You gotta be careful when you let go of that button. The other nice thing about our weapons here is that Ice Slasher now travels through multiple pillars of fire instead of just stopping after one. Although, like I said, since you can't shoot through the pillars of fire, this room becomes a little more challenging because you have to watch out, or otherwise a tackle fire might just ram right into you. Like right there, if you get hit, you're going into that fiery pit. Oh, doggone it, I didn't want to be hit there. Well, I was. Now we get the Mega Man angry dance of I've got hit. Urgh. But you're not going to get hit in this room with the fire because it travels much slower than it did in the NES days, meaning you have an easier time just walking right through it. In the NES days, you pretty much have to be pixel perfect if you want to get around it. Coming up on the end already, we see the killer bullets aren't going to be causing us much of a problem either, because instead of traveling in a wave arc like they did in the NES days, they now move in a straight line, and in most cases will just pass over your head harmlessly. So once we get past this last tackle fire that I, for some reason, was hesitating with, we can just get ready to walk on through that boss shutter and take on a boss that gives a lot of people problems. Now, he's not a guy that's going to take many players out, but he will hit you a bunch if you fight this fireman dude the wrong way. We're going to show you the right way to do this. So come on, Mega, walk through that door and let's get this fight going. The key to taking on Fireman is to not be trigger happy right at the start, because if you do, he'll counter you, and he counters every shot you take. The other thing is that when Fireman gets within 4 paces of you, whether it's closing in or walking away here, he will also shoot the firestorm. So to keep this fight in your favor, stick close to him, but when he's about to get about 4 paces away from you, that's when you take your shot with the pellet. And then you can hop over his firestorm shot, close the distance, and then either hop around him if he's close to a wall, or just walk with him here, as you can see me doing. It's a fight that gives so many players problems because, again, your first thought is to just shoot first, ask questions later. If you do that, you're going to get a bunch of fire in your face, but here, you got through the fight without taking a hit. Which sounds better to you? It's kind of a shame, though, that I did get hit earlier in the room, or this would have been my second no-hit clear of the playthrough. But again, this is why we're not doing a no-hit clear deal, because if we were, I'd probably be annoyed that I got hit by that tackle fire for real instead of joking about it. And with Fireman down, that just leaves Bomb Man, and, well, we'll see how that one goes next time. For now, though, I'm relatively happy that this one did not take 6 months to record like the new style mode run did. So, I guess I'll see you again soon for the Bomb Man run as we finish off the final Robot Master of old style mode. I'm sure nothing will happen next after that. Nope,